Hello folks, welcome to another Walkie talkie, and of course we're up in the West End. Look, there's a wee pigeon going by. Wonder what the pigeon's thinking about. You're wondering what I'm thinking about. Okay. So, I did promise you an update on the scenario regarding ScotRail. It is a very odd one. So, BTP, British Transport Police, had went and found the train set that formed that train that day, and they also found the person that was doing ticket examination, also known as a clippy, on-train guard, and various other names. The CCTV on board a ScotRail train is actually very, very good. So any of you thinking of having a sneaky vape on a train, they can catch you. The footage was very good, and also it had a 180-degree viewing angle. They really have invested on CCTV equipment. So, the BTP officer has found that she apparently didn't pull my arm. However, this is where the plot twist happens. According to the officer in concern, she did tap me in the arm with a PDA. Now, we don't really hear the term PDA often, but I think it's more a generic term these days. She had tapped my arm with something that looked very similar to a phone. Right? And the thing is, if you know about arm and general surrounding that part of the body, there are lots of reflex type parts of the arm, right? You know, if you touch her arm, it kind of juts back, right? He figures that's what happened. She touched the arm where there was a reflex zone. There's probably a bit of terminology for it, but I'm just doing with what I can with what I've got. And after the tapping my arm with the PDA, I looked round. So that's all confirmed. And also what isn't confirmed, no, what I mean is, what isn't not confirmed was there was a bit of time where people couldn't get on the train, and it looked like I was diverted away from leaving, right? So at least that wasn't denied, and at least a form of assault hadn't been denied. According to him, there was nothing legal that he can do on the matter. Bit of a shame. And I said to him, see in your office, if someone's on the phone, you don't go up to the person that's on the phone and belt him with a phone or whatever and not expect to be charged. He said, it's not a crime. And I said, is it not? Well, if you're on an important call about something or other, right, and a colleague whacks that person with a phone, that would be straight up assault. That, again, wasn't challenged. It's very weird, right? The plot thickens, that's all I can say, right? The plot thickens because, to be honest, the feeling of being whacked in the arm with a digital device is much the contrary to having your arm pulled back a bit. even, you know, with the reflex theory, it just does not gel. It just more meets the eye comes to it. But ultimately, as I said, he told me to return it back to ScotRail and proceed the complaint from there. And he did say it quite a strong term, like, you know, I would stand the argument, you know. So yeah, definitely it has been returned back to ScotRail. Look, there's a bike with no lock on it. How very West End. Up my way, it'd be gone about 20 minutes. But it's kind of a weird feeling. There's definitely more meets the eye, and there were a few things that were not denied. And I did say to him about all this, you know, hashtag not part of the journey, woke propaganda that's been coming to. Come on, did you not feel that? You weren't on the water field, you silly twat. Anyway, there we are. But I just you know, like, as much as she says violence, aggression and abuse is not part of the job, it's not part of my journey to be bloody worked with PDAs if that's what's happened. I just, you know, work with PDA on the reflex zone, or whatever you like to call it. I'm sure somebody that has a better knowledge of the musculoskeletal system. That's a bad attempt at trying to say musculoskeletal system. But yeah. I mean, I know as part of the arm, if you do touch, you do kind of jump backward, but whacking with a PDA, I mean, that's quite serious stuff, even if it was a non-police matter. And also, if you did whack someone with a PDA, no matter how thick the coat is, there's going to be a lot more hurt. There's a difference between having your arm pulled backward and having your arm struck with a PDA device. And I think, to be honest, not enough people know the difference. But the complaint is transferred back into ScotRail's hands. I think there will be a lot more coming out. I think at this point in the video, I think this is where, to be honest, things will be coming to an end, because I've basically given you an update. There's nowhere else to talk about, and yeah, let's get a drink of juice.